or resize the image or do something with it. So I don't know why it's too small, but let's worry about that another time.
What do you think of my image?
Well, we're crossing the chasm.
Yeah, that was kind of my thoughts, kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and do something a little bit bold here. France, you want to come back to you and see if we can get this to work on your site?
Sure.
Let's go ahead and stop the share, Sean. And go ahead and share your screen.
Well, I want to.
Yeah. My challenge is that I set up my site so many years ago that a couple, 3 years ago, I don't remember this initial setup page, but so what is it that's here? Maybe let's go ahead. Let's
Let
give
me
it a
put
blog.
a title in here.
Yeah, give it a blog title, and maybe we do have to just create it before it'll drop the password in. Maybe. Okay, the blog subdomain, FMH needs more characters.
The subdomain needs more characters?
Yeah. You can
Okay.
call it France Mouton, just enter something there. It doesn't really matter. Because sooner or later, we're going to link another site to it, or link another name to it.
I'll put France Hetty for now.
Okay.
So what do I do? Do I
Is
hit
there-
enter?
Is there a create button? Create new blog? The create button?
Okay, do that again.
Okay.
Now, what does it say? There were errors creating the blog site names can only contain.
You can't have the space between miraculous and life. You can put an underscore.
They can only be lowercase letters and numbers. So
Okay.
we can't have.
Okay.
So let me go, I have to go back in here.
Yep.
And take out. There were errors.
You have a space in there. You can't have a space.
Oh, so just run it all together?
Run it all together, or put an underscore.
Will it take the underscore? It says
I don't
a
know.
number.
Yeah, maybe not.
So I'll just go, hold on. Let's try this one. There were errors. The blog site names can only contain lowercase letters. Oh, I guess it didn't go. It's so small, I can't really see. But let's hope that.
What's in there is something. It's not life. It's not letter. I don't know what that is, but I can't see it either. It's too small. I need a magnifying glass.
Exactly.
But it's not life. It's not LIFE. It's something else. There's a symbol there.
I'm going to just take the whole thing off.
Okay.
Start
So
again.
just call it Francis blog. Okay. Never mind. Go ahead. Okay. How about the subdomain, capital H in the subdomain?
What?
The blog subdomain has a capital H in it.
Subdomain, oh. Is that where the error is?
I don't know. I got to be honest and tell you, I haven't done this in so long myself that,
Names can only, site names.
Yeah.
Oh, site name, and that would be the blog subdomain.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
it did have an
Yes.
H, capital H.
Okay. Okay, there you go. Now we can log in. We can go ahead into your site. Let's just go ahead and go right down, go down a little bit lower,
Oh, lower.
and just go right into the admin link. And we may have to show the password. You may have to copy the password. I don't know. Let's go into the admin link and see.
Where's the
Let's see if
admin?
it'll let us go in.
Admin link.
Okay,
Username. So this is the username.
yeah. And
Is this the France Hetty
uh,
or FMH?
yeah,
FMH.
we're gonna have to go back and copy that password.
All right, how do I go back?
Just go browser back.
Browser, going back. Okay, so
You're gonna have to show and copy that password, my credentials.
where my
Under my credentials, show the password.
password.
Okay, and copy it.
Okay, so now I can go back to,
Just come back and click on, yeah, just click that again. And it's FMHWP. And paste that password in.
I guess I'll save the password. Am I
Okay.
good?
We're in.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, sorry about that little bit of confusion. But you know what? It's not bad for you to see that, because the reality is that you may see some of those error messages too and have to figure out what they mean. So it is what it is. So we've done a lot of this other stuff. Let's just go to my dashboard, because this is going to show people what they're really going to see the first time they log into their site.
My dashboard.
Yeah, my dashboard. Whoop-de-doo.
Come on.
It's going, there it is. Now, this doesn't look too different than Sean's did, because the dashboard really isn't any different. But if you go to up there to my site, see at the top in the black bar in the upper left where it says my sites, yeah, come on over and it says Miraculous Life next to it.
Yeah, click that.
No, I'm sorry, go up to my sites and come over to the right to Miraculous Life.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, and visit site.
Okay.
So this is what your site's going to look like the very first time you log into it, everybody. It has this blog. Now, believe it or not, this is a race car. This may not look like a race car, but this is a race car. You're sitting here with one incredibly powerful engine and motor. What you don't have is a body and a paint job, and you don't have a radio and a GPS and other paraphernalia, but you actually have an extremely powerful website sitting here right now. Okay, so let's go see if we can customize France's website just a little bit here. Let's go up in the upper left corner. It says My Sites. Come on down and click on it, and go to the dashboard. Come on down and go to the dashboard. Okay, and who was it? Oh, never mind. No, who was it in the chat that suggested we needed to go finish setting it up? Barbara. Good suggestion, Barbara. My apologies for that. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and do a couple of things that they advise us to do in the beginning. So under appearances.
Appearances, right down here.
So this is all where all your control is. Actually, what I want to do is come on down to settings first. Let's go down to settings. We are now basically in video number 2 of the setup. So under general settings.
Settings. Maybe I can click it and then.
Well, what you have, okay, well, that'll work too. You opened it up, so now you can come down and click on, there's your general settings. So tagline, just another MLSP sites site. Let's get rid of that. What do you want your tagline to say on your blog? While you're thinking about that, I'm going to run to the men's room. I'll be right back.
Okay.
How are we doing?
Well, I got something in there. I have a tagline.
Up leveling health, wealth, and well-being. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll down that page just a little bit. This is where you can set things up like the date format, the time format, time zone. What time zone are you in, France? You probably want your time.
I'm Eastern, so
Up there, yeah, in there. Go find a sunny. Oh God, Eastern. Is it east? Is it east?
I think it's +5.
That could be close. Or you can choose a city too that's close to you, like New York or something.
Where do I get to pick a city?
Well, in open that, if you pull down or pull up or go somewhere, it'll pop up the cities, I think. There they are.
Okay.
And, now you're going to have, quite frankly, I don't like the way this is organized, but WordPress is really worldwide. So you're going to have to go ahead and find the United States and then find a city that's close to you.
Yeah.
And it's
hopefully
going to be,
New York is there.
yeah, New York will be there. I think they know where New York is, but just keep going until you find it. I don't know what to tell you. It's just a big, long list. The good news is you only have to do this once. Might be all the way to the top. I don't know. Now we're in the Arctic. Keep going. I don't know if it's up or down. I mean, it might be down. Wait. There's New York. You just went past it. I saw it. There it is. Come on down. There it is. Click. There you go. We got it. All right. Your week starts on Monday. Do you want your week to start on Monday? I start mine on Sunday, personally.
Yeah. Where is it? Where does that?
It's right at the bottom of your page.
Okay. Week starts on Sunday.
To me, the week starts on Sunday.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. All right, and then save changes.
Save the changes.
So, and if you ever want to change your date format, time format, or anything, just that's where you do it.
Settings. Okay.
Okay. Now, writing settings.
Writing settings.
Okay. You know what? Let's just leave that alone for right now. There's nothing we want to do there right at the moment. Let's go to reading settings. Now, scroll on down. You see this search engine visibility at the bottom of the page? Everybody, you want to check your blog to be sure search engine visibility is discouraged at this moment in time. You do not want the search engines coming out looking at your site until you're ready for them to look at it. Because what will happen, this is part of SEO, part of search engine optimization. What will happen is that your search engines will come look at your site, they'll see garbage, and they'll go away and categorize you as garbage. And it may be months before they come look at it again. You don't want that. Right now, at the top of the page, right now, you see something that says your homepage displays your latest posts.
Yeah.
We're going to want to leave it that way for the time being until you're ready to create a homepage that is not your latest post. And that's far beyond the topic of what we can do right here today. So let's just leave that alone. Okay, and you'll see why in a minute. But when we looked at your site a few moments ago, your first post came up. So Okay, there's one more thing we need to do there, and that's here, and that's under permalinks.
Under what?
Permalinks. So you're at reading, come to discussion, media. Oh, make sure we save changes. We didn't make any changes, so we don't have to save anything, but that's all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Permalinks, 3 items down.
Permalinks.
Yep, there we go. Permalinks, post name. Come on down below that a little bit.
Below post name?
Just scroll the page a little bit. Okay, here it is. Stop right there. Stop. Not went too far. We want we want to click post name. This is the permalink, is the link that you're going to give the world to come to see a post of yours. If you've posted something and you want the world to see it, this is what the post is going to look like. So it's going to be right now, it's going to be francehetty.mlspsites.com sample post, or whatever name we give the post. Okay, post name.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And that's what we want, and click Save
And now we
Changes.
save changes here.
Save changes. Okay. Now, our car does not have a body at all. We got an engine and a transmission, 4 wheels and a motor, but we don't have a body. So let's go put a body on our car. And the way we're going to do that is under Appearance. We're going to go to Themes. Now your site comes equipped. Actually, it's not true that it doesn't have a body. It has a very simple body. It has a Volkswagen body. It's called MLSP Simple. And it's a very nice theme, but it has some limitations. Now, some people asked if I was going to cover Divi today. If you scroll down, you'll see a theme called Divi, D-I-V-I. There's Divi right there. I am not going to cover Divi.
Oh,
I don't recommend that you use Divi until you become very experienced and very advanced. This is a very advanced theme. So for anybody who wants to use Divi, have at it. But it's a very advanced theme. The theme that I use is called Streamline Pro. And I really like it because it has some really nice features, and I'll explain that. So go ahead. Yeah, I think these are all alphabetized. So if you scroll down to the S's.
Streamline Pro.
Yeah, go ahead and click on that.
Do I click on Activate?
Okay. All right. So now you have a choice of doing a live preview, or looking at theme details, or activating. For the sake of time, let's activate. Now, this is a reversible step. If you get this theme up and running and you don't like it, you can change it. Okay. So this is not a cast in concrete, you can never do anything else step. But we have now activated Streamline Pro. It is now, we've taken the Volkswagen body off and put the Chevy body on. If you want the Cadillac body, go to Divi. But trust me, if you're inexperienced with WordPress, you don't want to tackle Divi right now.
I've never done. So.
Pardon me?
I've never done WordPress,
yeah,
so no.
Yeah.
I will not do that.
This is as far as you want to go. All right, click on Customize.
Customize. Is this on the left?
The blue button on your theme, or over on the left, either way. Well, wait, if you're going to do that, come on down to header. Okay, no problem. No problem. We can find the header right here. There's the header image.
Where am I looking?
Right above your arrow, your cursor, like one step above.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Now, you did download a theme from, and I gave you so it should be the right size. I'm really surprised about what's going on here. So, but let's go ahead and select the image. And now we're going to upload a file.
So I go to select files?
Well, yeah, select files.
And I have to go to my pictures.
Well, you have to go to wherever you put that image that we uploaded.
Well, it's in my pictures, which is, I don't know where that is.
How about under P? For pictures.
Oh, maybe photos down here.
Well, this is your computer. I'm sorry, but this is you are now beyond my ability to use my psychic powers.
Yeah, I see the little logo there. So it's loading images. And I have 3 million of them.
Okay.
So I want to go to, must be moments. I don't know. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend that when you do this, that you take the pictures you want to use and put them in a special folder that you can find easily. Looks like it down there. There it is. Go ahead.
I'll go choose, I
Choose
guess.
it. Choose it. You bet. Choose it. All right. I sure hope this works. If it doesn't work, I'm really,
So
okay. It says it's 1260 by 300. Let's choose the image.
So I click here on choose image.
Yes, ma'am. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh,
So, Sean, your image can't be 1260 by 300. I don't know what it is, but it can't be. Whoop-de-doo. Now, hit publish. Up over on the left at the top, publish. Okay. Okay, now we're making progress. So let's get out of this page, and you can do that by simply closing it. There's an X in the upper left corner.
like over here? That X right there next to publish?
Yeah, you can just close that. Yeah, that's going to get us out of that menu. And now let's go. Let's go up to your miraculous life. Let's go to your site. And
Right
look.
here?
Visit site. So now we're beginning to get a body on this thing. We're beginning to get something here. So there we go. We got your header up. That looks decent. Okay. Let's go backwards. Let's go to my sites and go to the let's come down. It'll open. Pull down and dashboard. Let's go to the dashboard. Okay. Now, posts. Let's click on posts. All posts. And there's that little post called Hello World. Now, let me ask a question, France. Did you write a little blog post for today or not?
No.
Okay. Okay. So, do you have a paragraph or two written about anything that you're interested in, like the numerology or?
I don't know. I can just.
Yeah, because I know you weren't prepared to do this. We were going to do it with Sean,
Right.
but it's okay.
Yeah.
But
So can I just type up something like just one sentence or something?
you can do anything you want. Click Edit.
Click
Under Hello World.
edit.
Edit.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
So I can just delete all this.
You can.
Well, shouldn't I?
It's up to you. Yeah, just go ahead and do it. Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Welcome. Oops, I should have a capital letter.
Welcome to my blog.
To my miraculous life blog. Okay.
Okay.
So
Now stick your cursor right next to the W. And let's go put a picture in your blog. Add media.
So, oh wait. Add media.
Okay. Upload files. Select files. Go find a picture on your computer. Anything. Picture of you. I don't care. It doesn't matter. A picture of your dog, your cat, anything. Just.
Where did I find it? Was photos down here. It should already be loaded this time, right? Hopefully.
You're asking me to be psychic.
Come on, Len. So we will put a picture of, what will I choose? Hey,
There's a nice picture of you. Just grab the picture. Or freedom. There's your freedom picture. Look at that.
where's the freedom picture?
Uh,
Oh, right there.
Yeah, I like that. Just grab it.
Okay, so I can choose.
Choose. Yes, you can. And tell it insert into post.
Insert into post.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now, left click the picture.
Well, what do you want me to do with the picture? Because this
Left-
is not
Left click.
this is, I don't have left click. Because what's the function you're trying to do?
Select the picture.
Select it.
And then, okay, in the little menu bar above, it has the left, the very left little box there where it pushes the picture to the left.
Align left.
Yes. So that'll bring the text up. Okay.
So the text is over here.
Okay.
Okay.
And click.
And I could resize this if I wanted
Of
to.
course you can. You just grab the little corners. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. All right. Now let's do one more thing. Let's go up to the title of your blog post. Hello world.
that's the title of my blog here.
Yeah. Of this individual post. It's not the title of the blog. The title of the blog is Miraculous Life.
Of this post. Okay.
This post.
So
This is-
I'm gonna, is that a good thing to leave in there?
No, you're going to change it
Oh, okay.
to something.
To my welcome post. Welcome post.
Okay. Now over on the right side, you see a button that says Update.
Yes.
Click it. Click that. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's go look at your site. Up to Miraculous Life up on the top. Visit site. Okay, so there's your blog post.
Welcome post, and
Yeah.
there it is, and there's all put together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have one post over here. Recent post is welcome post.
Right. Exactly. Okay. And what you have over there also is a menu bar in which we can put a lot of interesting things. We can put things like Facebook comments and et cetera, et cetera. So,
Up here on the right?
no, yeah, over on the right, that whole thing is a menu bar right there where you see recent posts and recent comments and archives and categories, meta. We can make that be anything we want it to be.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do one other thing now, because we're 1 hour in, and I don't want to have this thing run on way too long. But let's do one more sort of crucial thing. Let's go to my site. Go up to your my sites
Yeah.
and go back to your dashboard. Miraculous Life dashboard.
Okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, we now have an automobile with a very powerful engine and a great transmission. It's got 4 tires and a body and a paint job. What it doesn't have is it doesn't have a radio or a GPS or any of a number of other newfangled contraptions that we can add to it. So there's additional functionality that we can add to the blog, and that comes from a thing called plugins. So over on the left side, there's a thing called plugins. So go ahead and select plugins. And what you have here is a list of plugins that are supplied to you by MLSP. There's, I don't know how many plugins. I can't count that high. I lose track. There's a lot of plugins.
Yeah.
Step 1, do not activate all of your plugins all at once. Let me repeat that. Do not go back here and start activating plugins. Some of the plugins aren't even relevant to you know, I mean, I got a Chevy body installed here, and I can't. There's a certain GPS that I can put in here and one that doesn't work. So I mean, you gotta know something about your plugin. There are some plugins that we can activate right away, however. So let's activate Better Click to Tweet, and I'll show you what that means in a minute. Just trust me and go with me. Actually, just click the activate underneath it.
Oh,
Okay, Better Click to Tweet. Just leave it alone for now. It has settings, but we're just going to leave it alone. Let's come on. Actually, you have a Twitter account, right?
I have one, but I have not been.
But do you know what your name is? Do you know what your username is?
I could look it up, but it can't have my whole France Mouton Hetty, so I think it's France M Hetty.
Well, click settings there.
Settings.
And let me, even if we, under a Better Click to Tweet, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, come out, get out of that. Under the Better Click to Tweet,
Okay.
there's a blue that says headings. Okay. Okay. We scroll on down this page. There's a bunch of instructions there.
It starts with an at sign, ampersand, at sign, right?
Yeah, yes.
At.
Yeah. Okay, now, if you read the instructions, it says do not include the @ symbol.
Oh. Okay.
However, what we need in that box is your Twitter handle. If you don't know what it is, that's okay. But the Better Click to Tweet won't work without it.
I
So
think
it's France M. Hetty?
I
Okay,
think.
okay,
yeah.
fine, save changes. We're not going to break anything if that's wrong. It just isn't going to tweet it. That's a tweet, that's all. And it's okay we're okay with that. Okay, so we should be able to get out of that. Did you click Save Changes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be able to get out of that window. Go back over to plugins.
Back to plugins.
And come on down. Scroll on down the page. Okay, there's a contact form there. Scroll just a little bit slower so I can stop. Okay, there's a contact form there that some people may want to activate. We're not going to do it right now today. There's also the easy Facebook like box, so people can like you in Facebook. In fact, we can go ahead and activate that. Just go ahead and click. No, never mind. You know what? Because we actually have to go out and get your Facebook identification too. So some of these plugins require setup. So once you activate it, go ahead and click Activate under Easy Facebook Like Box. You probably know what your Facebook handle is or Facebook ID, right?
France Mouton Hetty.
Yeah. So go ahead and scroll back down. And by the way, notice it says up there, if you are a new user, do not activate all these plugins all at once. So anyhow, under the Easy Facebook Like box.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, we can go to settings. And then once again, it's going to ask us for our
God, all this stuff that I can't read.
yeah. You know what? Let's just leave that alone for right now. We'll come back to that in a more advanced session.
So
We have to.
do I just?
Yeah, just go ahead back over to
plugins.
Plugins, yeah. Okay, let's come on down.
Come down on the plugins list.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, stop for a minute. There's an Instagram feed that, again, we're not going to activate, but if you want your blog to send blogs out to Instagram, we can do that directly.
So I click Activate here.
Yeah, but this is another plugin that requires some setup. So
right, and I'm not going to be setting it up.
We're not going to set it up right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are we done with this stuff, or is
Keep
there
going. Keep going. Nope. Now, an extremely important plugin is the MLSP call to action. Go ahead and click that.
Widget.
Yeah.
So, did it ask me to do something?
Go ahead and scroll down. It keeps taking you to the top of the page and giving you the warning message. Okay, it's activated. This is another plugin that requires some setup, and let's go past it for the time being. Let's see what else is here. This is almost all we're going to do today. Short code, simple custom, simple social icons, styles. Yeah, that's probably about all we want to do today.
We're good with this?
Yeah, we're good with that.
So what are we doing next?
Next, under appearance, I want to show this to people. And I'm sorry, under settings. Come on down under settings.
Settings here.
Okay. Okay. MLSP integration under settings. All right. For those of you out there in the audience, make a note. Once you have activated the MLSP plugin, you must go over here to MLSP integrations and put in your MLSP account details. You're going to put in your username, which in your case is FMH France, but we're not going to do this.
Oh,
Sean, this is what I had you do, but we've already done it with you. Okay, so we can't demonstrate it.
so you don't want me to do this?
I don't want you to do this. And the reason is the API key and the API secret key, for us to get those keys, we have to go into your MLSP account and we have to enter all of your personal information, and we're not going to do that on an open webinar with lots of viewers.
Okay,
It's being recorded. This is something we have to do in private.
okay.
But in order to activate the MLSP widget plugin,
This needs to be done.
this needs to be done.
So this is MLSP integration.
Yeah, and under extra integrations, make a note, audience out there, under extra integrations there, can you click on that?
Extra?
Integrations, yeah.
Okay, over here.
For those of you who have heard of Facebook Pixel IDs, this is where your Facebook Pixel ID goes. If you haven't heard of Facebook Pixel IDs, then please ignore what I just said, because it will just really confuse you. So for those of you who are familiar with Facebook Pixel ID, this is where it goes. If you're not, then ignore that. Just leave it alone. Don't go there, because you'll bury yourself under something that you don't need to bury yourself under right now. Okay. All right. Can I get you to stop the screen share, France?
Absolutely. Wait a minute, let me move these little pictures out of the way. Oh, no, it's at the top. Okay.
We're going to wrap this up in the next few minutes. I am going to do a screen share. And I'm going to take you, hello, do what you're told. I'm going to take you to My Lead System Pro. Come on, you can do it. I'm going to take you out to my website. So all I'm doing is logging into my admin back office. That's all I'm doing. I haven't done anything else. Okay, now everybody close your eyes and ignore me, because I'm going to make a change to my site for purposes of demonstration. Writing, is it writing or reading? It's got to be reading. Our latest posts. Okay. I just changed my website over to what you and Sean, you and Sean have. Basically, this is what you folks have right now. You have a website with a header. Now, we haven't set up your main menu yet, but that's okay. That's a pretty simple thing to do, and we'll set it up when the time is appropriate. And you have a front page that is your blog posts. So the last blog post I published was this one. The one before that was this one. As you scroll down the page, you will see your blog post show up. This is what you have. You have to write more blog posts to have more blog posts, but that's what you got. And then you have a menu on the side, a sidebar menu over here that we can begin to add things to. And some of the things that we can actually add over there are the MLSP widgets and things like that. So we have lots of things that we can add. So for example, this is actually one of the MLSP widgets, and it's actually one of the system campaigns. So for those of you who are familiar with the system campaigns right now, we'll find out that we can add those things, and it's pretty straightforward and easy to do. So I'm going to just do a couple of little quick demonstrations to show you where things are at, and then we're going to call this a night. So coming on back, so this is what you have. You have a complete website and blog set up. You just have to write some more blog posts and add a couple things into the menus. And I mean, we're really there. So having said all that, get out of here. Let's go back to the dashboard. Okay. So if I'm writing a new blog post, for example, this is, come on, page, you can scroll. Thank you. If I'm writing a new blog post,
Len, is there a length restriction on our posts, blog posts?
what do you mean a link restriction?
Like, you know, how long or short they, you know. how
Oh,
much
length restriction? No. No, well, not that I know of.
Okay.
Actually, you know, I'm sitting, I can't even see my keyboard right now. It's gotten too dark. So, there we go, play. So for example, I mentioned this thing called MLSP call to action widget before. As soon as we set it up, as soon as you have your API keys in there, it'll show up in your menu bar. So if you're writing a blog post and you want to add one of the system campaigns, all you do is click on the MLSP call to action widget, pick the system campaign you want to add, click OK, and preview. And we've added that system campaign. We've added that system campaign to this blog post. So this is extremely powerful, and that's why I said you want to activate that MLSP call to action widget, because now all of the system campaigns are available to you, all of them, and you can put them in your blogs. This pop-up keeps popping up. I've got to get rid of that. Okay, let me go back to the dashboard. The click to tweet that we added before. Let me show you this. The posts, all posts. So there's this play post that I put up a minute ago, and it's sitting there as a draft. Edited. The click to tweet that we added before shows up in your menu bar as I better click the tweet shortcode. And if I just sit this in here, and I put a tweetable quote in, I have to put the username I'm going to use, but that's okay. What that does is it will automatically tweet this blog post out to Twitter when you publish the post. Or it gives people a place that they can click on to tweet it. So it becomes a very simple thing to do. I'm going to not publish this post, of course. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. But there's one more thing, and then we're going to wrap. Over under appearance, under widgets, is where we can add things to these menus. So this menu over on the right side of my blog that you saw, this is where we fill this stuff in. So you see, for example, I have an MLSP call to action widget. That's what you saw there. I have these other things that I have embedded. We have the Biz Builder. So these things can all be added over here in the widgets. Now, I know that this is probably getting to be a little head spinning for some of you, but just know that it's all here. And as you become more familiar with how WordPress works, all the building pieces are sitting here for you at this point, and they're basically all plug and play. All the pieces are sitting out there. All right, back to the dashboard. We've covered a lot, and we spent a little time being confused in the beginning, and I apologize for that. But hey, every webinar has to have its confusing moments, right? I don't know. I don't know what else we can do tonight, short of confusing you even more with what we've done so far. So, actually, let me come back. Let me not stop the share yet. Let me do one more thing. So here's what you want to do. You want to come to MLSP. Under your websites, MLSP Sites. And you want to come down and watch this first video if you haven't set up your blog yet, and then just walk through the steps of doing it, and then watch the second video. And trust me, if you're new to this stuff, you want to go to the training library, which is right here, and you want to start through the training library. Now, let me stop the share. Unfortunately, because we, yeah, Barbara. Unfortunately, we got a little bit tangled up in the beginning, and I'm sorry about that little bit of confusion. But it is what it is. I can't go back and fix that. So I hope you folks got value tonight. Sean, France, are you guys good with what we've done so far?
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Lynn. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Everybody else, I don't see any more. Oh, I see two Q&A. Sometimes. Yeah, okay. Gotcha, Malika. Good boy. If there's no other comments or questions, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to call it a wrap. If anybody who's on here has any difficulties with what we've done, and especially since we confused the beginning of a little bit, if you have any difficulties, just get in touch with me personally. Send me a private message, and ask me for help. And maybe what I'll do, see, I cannot record how to set up your blog from the very beginning because mine's already set up. So, in fact, maybe I can go cut that piece out of the recording and from us, France. I don't know. We got a new message. I got to go down for the new message. New message. Great value, lots of help. Thanks. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Well, thanks, Diane. I appreciate that. And everybody else, I hope you got value. And let's just call it a night. If we don't have any more questions, I'm going to hit the stop record button. Here we go. And thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
We'll talk
night.
again, folks.
Everybody.
Bye for now.
Bye.